right there, and put a spacebar right there. Yeah, and that puts it there. And one thing I actually forgot to do is I forgot to make a link back to our home page. So I'm just gonna add that quickly. So ahref equal to homepage.html. Since it's a local page, we don't have to write HTTP. Homepage.html. And actually that should have been in, yeah, that's fine. And again, target equal to, in quotations, frame 2. Close that. And over here we have to write home page. And on the side we can write, this is my home page. And also one thing that I forgot to do is insert a blank rule, and I explained what the blank rule was. It's basically like pressing enter, so that's why these two things are on different lines. Alright, so save that, and wait, where's save? Save. Let's refresh. So Command R. As you can see, we got a homepage, Google, Apple Insider. Let's try out our links. Voila, it opens in this. You can go to appleinsider.com. You can read your what's new from Apple today. The Apple stock went down today, so you got to know that. And then you can go back to your homepage. And basically that's HTML. Actually, there's one thing I forgot to tell you how to do. And what it is actually, let's see, how much time do I have? It's yeah, it's almost 5. Anyways, yeah, okay, I can do this. In the links page, I forgot to tell you that there's two types of links. There's an active link, which means you've never clicked on the link before, and there's a visited link, a V-link and an A-link. An A-link is basically an active link. You've never clicked on the link before. V-link is a visited link, and you've clicked it before. You know how the links turn purple here? Because it's a visited link. So I don't want it to turn purple. I want it to turn something else. You can define what it is. And the way you do that is you can do it in 2 ways. You know, in this body tag, by the way, I'm in the links. I'm editing the links code right here. So in the body tag, body background, this is the easy shortcut way of doing it. I can extend this piece of code and say a link, my active links, will be equal to, so equal to, in quotation, I can write will be orange. My V links, on the other hand, will be equal to, and in quotations I can write they will be black. They will be black. That's one way of doing it. And I can save that, and if I refresh this page here, they're black now. All these pages are black. These links are black because they're visited links. Now, the second way I can write this, which is the more complicated, which is the more longer way, the way I don't like to use, is I can redefine body. A link is equal to, in quotations, orange. Sure, it blends in. And then I have to take out this body tag here. And then body v-link black. It doesn't really do anything. It does the same thing. The way I showed you first was a shorter way. If I save this and I refresh, it doesn't really do it won't do anything. It's the exact same thing as I told you. It won't do anything. It's just a longer way of doing it. So basically I've showed you how to do frames, I've showed you how to do links, and I've showed you how to add pictures to a page, change the width, make links. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you how to make rows. Okay, yeah. So in frames you can also make rows, right? I promised that I showed you that too. So what we had before was columns, right? So we had columns equal to 20%. Now let's change that to rows equal to 20%, and I'll show you how that looks basically. That basically changes it. You have my links on the top and it's in rows. That doesn't really do anything. It might look better if this was 50%. So if this first top part of the page occupied this first frame occupied 50% of the page, let's save that and refresh. So now that occupies 50% and 50. They're just design elements. You can play around with them and see how good they are. Whatever you want. You can do columns or rows or whatever you want. For what I was doing, I preferred columns. It looks better. And actually, I preferred 20% here too. Save that, refresh. That's how my web page looks. That's your home page, Apple Insider. You can put as many links as you want there, and that's basically a basic website. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something out of this. If you have any other questions, and by the way, the files that I used to make these, all the files that are in this folder, so this HTML website, they're going to be up online on Course Central, so you can watch, you can download these, and if you can look at the coding yourself, open it up in Notepad++, hopefully. Please download Notepad++. It will help you a lot. It's free. Yeah. Anyways, if you have a Mac, install Coda or any other coding program, but just try not to use Notepad. It's gonna screw you over somehow. And for the benefit of you and all your mark, just try using Notepad++. It's much easier to use. Alright, thanks for watching again, and have a good day.